Hello, everybody. Welcome to my ASMR channel. My name is Somni, Rosae, which means in Latin, the sleeps of the rose. Wherever you are, I hope that you are doing well. So if you're a little bit stressed at the moment, if this is your first time coming across my channel, I would like you to just relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale deeply. And you can do this as many times as you need until you feel that your muscles are more relaxed. Welcome. That's right, just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. If there are any spots in your body where you feel some tension, just place your hand on that area. Just meditate on it. Just ask, what is wrong? Or just breathe into that area that needs a little extra care. And then exhale deeply. Imagine that the stress that is currently concentrated in that area, slowly exhaling away. Away. Today I have a makeup story for you, and today I don't match the colors of the makeup colors I'm gonna be talking about. There's one in particular, but as you can tell, pink is my favorite color. Not just any pink, it has to be dusty rose, a soft pink, a nude type of pink, because it's very soothing to me. A lot of people tend to wear neutral colors like off-white, maybe white, gray, beige, creams, and those colors are nice. They're classic. You can't really go wrong with them. But for me, I prefer to use these types of pinks because it's my neutral color for me. So it's still summer, and this week has been very hot and muggy. So I decided to wear a dress. It's keeping me nice and cool. So I hope you are enjoying your summer. If you are in the southern hemisphere, I hope you are keeping nice and warm during this winter season. So I have received throughout the years of making ASMR videos the same questions, because I have done many beauty role plays, skincare, and I have been asked if I am a professional makeup artist or esthetician, if I have any experience with that. Well, a long time ago, I went to makeup school because I wanted to be a professional makeup artist. That's right. Yours truly at one point wanted to be a professional makeup artist. Why? Because it was very artistic, very creative. I just love the idea of using your face as a canvas and creating these amazing looks. Many people that don't understand makeup, they tend to view it as fake. They tend to view it as you are hiding your true self behind a mask. And the thing is, to some extent, that is true in certain cases, because I've seen it myself. But they miss out the other aspect of makeup artistry, and that is, it's truly an art form. And if you still don't believe me, there are makeup artists who are so talented that their skills at applying makeup are transferable to sketching. They can draw people, they can sketch, and vice versa. Because there's a lot of color theory, you have to see the person's face as geometry. What features stand out? What colors go best with this individual? It's so much more. And for some, that talent comes natural, which they nurture throughout the years. And others, well, we really need to learn it. We need to practice and practice and practice those skills to get good at it. And that was me. I'm not a natural makeup artist. And so I decided I really want to try this. I want to see if I am capable of improving my skills. So I did take a few weeks of this program, and I never finished the program because I was doing makeup artistry as part-time, and it's a lot of work. It really is. And it conflicted with my full-time job. So I want to tell you about the makeup school that I went to. I had an amazing makeup artist instructor. He is unbelievably talented, amazingly talented, a wonderful human being. He made the class laugh so much, and a lot of the things that I learned from him I still apply to this day in my everyday life, not just in skincare or makeup, but just in general. He was such a person full of positivity and so many interesting stories. So thanks to him, I have a little story to share with you. So even though I didn't finish makeup school, and even though I didn't get to do it as a profession, I don't regret it. I still learned a lot, and it has helped me quite many times with my YouTube videos, and that is the reason why it has helped me with my video role plays. So thank you to my makeup instructor, and thank you to you for appreciating those videos. So in one of the classes, he was talking about eyeshadow palettes. And he said that in the makeup world, you have to have a very good vocabulary, because directors, and he meant movie directors, photographers, basically the people running the show, he said they eat dictionaries, because they won't tell you the kind of makeup look they want specifically. They won't say, I would like you to apply a smoky eye on the model or on the actress. No, instead they'll say, can you make her look mysterious? I would like her to have some dark thoughts behind those eyes. Who is she? I don't want her to look suspicious. And so they're using all these words to describe emotions, to describe a sensation, a feeling. They don't describe the makeup. And so you have to understand what it is that they're saying. So he would say, read literature, lots and lots of books, watch documentaries, watch all kinds of films, because that way you educate yourself, you learn the terminology, because each decade, the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, and the 1950s, and so forth, each decade has vocabulary, saying, music. And so he said, in order for you to create these looks, learn the vocabulary. So he said, I would like you to become creative. Okay? So he brought these eyeshadow palettes. They were individual. So it wasn't like a box. They were all separate. This class that I was in had, I think, 6 students. It was small. And to each person, he gave an eyeshadow palette. Not an eyeshadow palette. I keep saying palette. But he gave one eyeshadow. And he said, I would like you to concentrate on the color. Think about it. What would you name it? Pretend that you are creating your own makeup line. What kind of feeling do you want to inspire? So he said, if I've given you an eyeshadow that is purple, don't call it purple. Don't call it violet. Don't call it anything that has to do with purple. What feelings does it inspire? He said. So he gave us 15 minutes to think about it. When I looked at my color, immediately I knew what to call it. So he went up to each person and he said, is everyone ready? And we all said yes. So we gathered at the center table in the class. We brought our eyeshadow and each person had a name. Now I don't remember the names that they gave to each eyeshadow. I remember the colors. They were earthy. Some were like red brick. Some were greens. Some were purples. And some were grays. These were very random colors. So then he asked me, what's the name of your eyeshadow? And I said, Mine is baby's breath. He was surprised and he said, "That is a very good name. Baby's breath." What color was the eyeshadow? I'll give you a moment to guess. Just a moment. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you like, you can write down the guesses in the comments. Let's try it again. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Let me whisper it. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Baby's breath. Soft, soft color. Baby's breath. Okay. Let's see who got it right. It is a very light blue. Very light blue. And it was shimmery because, as you know, eyeshadows, they can be shimmery or a very nice matte finish. Baby's breath. It was a light, shimmery blue eyeshadow. So, if I were ever to create my own makeup line in an eyeshadow palette in different shades of blue, there will be one named Baby's Breath. So have you worn blue eyeshadow before? I have, many times. Even before it became fashion or it came back as a trend, because it's one of those colors that comes and goes. The beauty about today's makeup is the trends are there, but only in the background. People really get to wear the makeup that they want, whatever look, and the creativity that is out there. It is unbelievable, and there are so many talented people. It is beautiful work. So let me know in the comments below, how would you use this eyeshadow? What would you mix it with? I would really like to know. So there you go. That is my story of the week for my series, Words and Makeup. And again, this is based on a true story, one of mine. So I hope you have enjoyed it. If you want to hear more makeup stories, please let me know, and we'll go from there. So thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. And as always, I wish you the very best, and I send you love and light. Until next time, take care. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Somni Rosae, and I produce ASMR videos, quiet videos, it's a little bit of everything. But all in all, it is quiet entertainment. Wherever you are, I hope that you are doing well. So, as you can see, I'm still dolled up. I just got home from work, and as many of you know, I work in a makeup store, but not just any makeup store. It is the kind of store where we get clients from all walks of life and from different realms. And we sell makeup for regular folks like me, and makeup for those mystical beings. So you'll find all kinds of magical potions, magical lipsticks, magical eyeshadows that do more than glitter. So haven't had a chance to remove my makeup. I haven't even had a moment to have dinner. It was quite a busy day. But I am here because I always like to share my stories with you. It helps me to wind down. It helps me to process everything that happened throughout the day, so that by the time I am ready to go to bed, my mind is completely at ease. It is calm and I can go to sleep. So, today we had a very interesting customer. But before I get into that, I just want to, because I know you guys are gonna ask. I'm wearing these kitten ears, and it's because today we had a special at the store. So we were selling these cute hairbands with kitten ears, very shimmery, and they come in different colors. So this one is a copper rose color, which is my favorite. We carry them in gold color and silver, like this one. Now, because I have a neutral undertone, I prefer copper. It looks best. We were also selling other hair accessories. Now this one here is a beautiful, beautiful gold color. Now I'm just gonna slowly open the package, and I'm only sharing this information because I think I'm still in seller mode and I need to adjust to being at home. And because you're always asking me what I'm wearing, so, well, I hope you enjoyed this information. So these are for your hair. Now this style is very different from what I'm wearing, because see, these kittens ears, they can fall, I guess, under the category of anime, maybe gamer, a little bit of cosplay, that sort of thing. But this one, it's a very interesting style because it falls under the category of maybe of a Greek goddess. See? So what you do is you would place this on the back of your head, one end one on each side of the head, and then just let this cascade, just let it go with your hair. It's a beautiful, beautiful gold color. And what's so pretty about it is it really makes your hair look well put together. But in reality, it didn't take much. You just insert them in your hair, and that's it. You can also twist it around a hair bun, a ponytail. So there's little different things that you can do with it. It is so shiny, and it reflects nicely under lights. It's very pretty. And now for the kitten ears, I'm just gonna show them up close. See? They can also make interesting sounds. It was a promotion that we had today at the store, so all of us had to wear these kitten ears. We also had different ones that were of solid background, and some had rainbow colors. Instead of this flower detail, it was just rhinestones all throughout it. Some were solid pinks, some were rainbows. We had some electric blue and green. So yes, and there is a point to the story as well, to tonight's anecdote, because whenever you wear these, and there's a lot of fluorescent lights, you really stand out. And well, we at the store, the staff, we want to stand out so that our customers can find us and ask for assistance, and so that we can help them find the makeup or skincare products that they're looking for. Well, I stood out quite a lot today, and I attracted basically a troll. That is right. That is right. Tonight's customer was a troll. Now, you may be wondering, what is a troll doing in our establishment? Well, if you're not familiar with trolls, they like to make everyone's life miserable. They really get a kick out of sharing negativity. That's all they do. Now, according to their history, which you can find in any fairy tale and folklore, legend has it that they used to live under bridges, and any innocent passerby walking across the bridge had to pay a toll, had to pay a fee in order to get across the bridge. Or I think that's how the story went. Well, those incidents only happened in small towns and villages, and I'm pretty sure that there are still trolls that live in those places in small villages. But the reality is that nowadays people are living in bigger cities, and well, because modern cities don't really have an appreciation for architecture, you really don't see bridges. Not the same way. I will give trolls this much. They do have good taste when it comes to choosing a nice, solid, sturdy bridge. I mean, if it's an ugly bridge, no one's going to use it. So they tend to gravitate to the really striking, well-made bridges. So what do they do then when they move to the city? Well, they go on the internet and annoy people and write comments. Or they could be that tenant that likes to sit outside of the building and pretend to be everyone's friend, but behind your back, the troll says bad things about you and things that are not even true. That is the purpose of the troll. They feed off that energy, that negativity. And, well, if you fall into their trap, to them, they just love it. They love to see you suffer. And so, luckily, at the store, we have received proper training on how to handle these types of customers. Why do they come? Well, because these trolls smell. That's how you can tell who they are. They smell. In our location, our establishment, this amazing retail store that I love, and I cannot see myself working anywhere else. Our establishment sells perfumes that are specifically made for trolls, so that when they wear it, they don't smell. Now, you would think that we would sell a lot of these perfumes. Well, in this city we kind of do, because it is a big city and there's a lot of trolls here, lots and lots of them. So, but it's not the same in other cities. Well, it turns out that we do have some self-aware trolls. They try to be nice. They're trying to be better trolls, and they're trying to change the culture in their community. I call them self-aware trolls. Well, some of them, they have to wear perfume because they have to go to work, right? And they have to be civilized and respectful, because it turns out that, well, trolls are not the only ones that can give you a hard time. I think they have met their match. But that's a story for another day. So, well, here I am wearing my kitten ears, and I stood out. I happened to be standing under one of our brightest lights in the store. And, well, here comes the troll. Luckily, he was nice. He was totally professional, courteous. Well, I, of course, have to be courteous and strike up a conversation. So I asked the troll, how may I help you? And he said, oh, hi. I'm here to purchase some perfume. I am almost out. And I said, oh, okay, sure. I'd be more than happy to help you with that. And I asked him, what is the occasion? Is this for work? Is it for social gatherings? Because we know we have perfumes to be with different intensity. Okay. And we also sell them in different packages. So sometimes it's just a perfume, cologne, a toilette, and sometimes it's the entire package, which includes deodorant, soaps, and lotions. Well, and sometimes some shaving cream. Again, we have a little bit of everything for everybody and for all tastes. So he said to me, oh, it's actually for a social gathering, because my friend is having an exhibition. He took some photographs, and it's his very first photo exhibition. Well, I was completely taken aback, because I thought, he has a friend? Well, I guess I have not seen it all. So I said, okay. And he said, yes, there's this very specific perfume that I wear. It's very hard to find. It's been on back order. And he asked me if we happen to have it. And he gave me the name, and I said, absolutely, yes, we do have it. So he was very happy about this. So, of course, I asked him to follow me to the aisle, because, of course, as staff, we always have to, sell. So sometimes you want to upgrade and, like maybe ask them if they want this. I mean, I'm just doing my job. I don't work on commission, but still. And I have to do my job because I have to make sure that they are getting the full service. So, because there have been scenarios where a customer is annoyed that we didn't show them the entire collection, and so sometimes they say, I could have bought the whole thing instead of just the one item I didn't see. So sometimes you can't win, so it's better to just give them the full service. Well, so he was very happy that we had the perfume of his choice, and so we just started talking, and I said, so how did you meet your friend? Were you a fan of his work? Is that how you met him? And he said, yes, I did. I actually found his work on Instagram. Oh, that totally makes sense. Yes, and I used to critique his work, of course, and I critique it a lot, and he actually responded to me, and he engaged with my comments. Okay, and he said yes. So we kept going back and forth, and I was actually surprised that he was engaging with me, and he turned out to be quite a clever man, very witty, very sharp tongue. He knew how to clap back. I see, I said, yes. And he told me some scenarios. I thought they were funny, but I can't really share them here with you because then that gives away the identity of his friend. And well, I can't do that. So he was saying that he started respecting him as a person because he admired how witty he was, how funny he was, and very sarcastic as well. So he kept critiquing his work, and one day his friend told him, you know what, why don't you come to my exhibition and say it to my face? Let's see how brave you are. Of course, I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, wow, this is very interesting. Okay, so he said that he went to it wasn't an official exhibition. He said it was a smaller one where his friend was sharing the exhibition space with other artists. So whereas the one that he was going to in the next few days, it's an official exhibition for his friend, as in he's the main attraction. Very interesting. So he said that, okay, he didn't have anything to do, and he showed up to the event. And of course they met. And he said, when I met him, I completely changed my mind about him. I really couldn't say the things to him that I was saying to him on his Instagram account. It's not the same. And I said, absolutely, it's not the same. You are correct, because people hide behind profile pictures and so forth, but when they are in person, it's a different scenario, different experience. He said that he actually liked him, and he said, I don't know, I just connected with him, I clicked with him, and I could feel that we could be friends. Wow, I never thought I would ever hear that with my own ears from a troll. And I said, wow, you are a self-aware troll. He said, yeah, I guess I am. Wow, very interesting. Very fascinating. So of course we are standing there in the middle of the aisle, talking and talking and talking. And so I I told him, here's your perfume. And I said, look, I'm just doing my job, but would you be interested in any other products? Because we do have the soaps and lotions and deodorants and shaving creams, shampoo and conditioner in the same scent. And he said, no, it's okay. Just the perfume is enough. He said that it's excellent quality, and but he did notice, he said, now this is very interesting. Come closer, come closer. He said that ever since he's been hanging out with his friend, he is smelling less and less. I said, really? Yes. He said, I've been smelling less and less. So maybe eventually there will come a day when I won't need this perfume to cover my scent. I said, I was speechless. I just let him have the last word. I don't know, it's been quite an interesting experience, eye-opening experience, and I guess a hopeful one. What do you think? How do you feel? I guess all of us can be a little bit of troll, and I guess all of us can be a little bit nice. I don't know. I just found it very, very interesting. So, well, my friends, thank you so much for indulging me, for listening to another words and makeup story. I hope that you're doing very well. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time with another story. Take care. Good night. Hello everyone. Welcome to my ASMR channel. My name is Somni Rosae, which means the sleeps of the rose. Wherever you are, I hope that you are doing well. Welcome. So, I was in the middle of getting ready to go to bed. I let my hair down. I'm wearing a comfortable hoodie, and I have not started my nightly skincare routine because before I go to sleep, I would like to digest all the events that took place in the morning. Many of you ask me what it is that I do for a living. What is it that takes up most of my daylight hours? How do I pay my bills? Well, I work in a makeup store, and not just any makeup store. It's the makeup store. This establishment is a cross between a very fancy makeup store and a new age store. What do you find in a new age store? You find tarot cards, candles, pendulums, pendants, incense, and all kinds of mystical trinkets here and there. They all have magical properties. So what about the makeup store I work at? Well, we sell eyeshadows and lipsticks and foundations and blushes and mascara, potions and perfumes, skincare products. But they all have magical properties. They are not just for human beings, they are also for mystical beings that come from every corner of the world. So yes, I love my job. I get to meet all kinds of beings. So yes, this is why I decided that every now and then I'll stop by on my channel, tell you a story about one of them, because not only will it help me relax, it's nice to have a sounding board and just process the events. So it helps me, and I think it helps you. So let's help each other. Let's create a nice, quiet ambiance with storytelling. And let's learn some beauty secrets from many magical creatures. So today I had a customer that, well, it was my first time seeing, and her kind has been a very long time since I seen one. She walked in and I approached her. I asked her how I could help. And there was something about her. She had this air about her. Very, very beautiful woman with long hair. And I kind of had a feeling that she was a mermaid. She was wearing a heavy, I would say a heavy hoodie. And I hear that mermaids tend to layer clothes on because they're cold when they are outside of the water. So it just helps them to acclimatize to our environment. And sure enough, I was right. How may I help you? I asked. And she said, I am looking for some red lipstick. Oh, I can definitely help you with that. And she said, yes, I've never worn any, and I'm going on a date tonight. Well, how nice, I said. Yes, she said, it's my first time dating a human being, and let's see how it goes. And I hear that red lipstick is very popular among the humans. It's very tantalizing. I hear so many beautiful things about it. I said, yes, definitely. You are not wrong at all. So allow me to show you our collection of the newest shades of red lipsticks that we have received. And then she asked, are there any that perhaps can not only suit my skin tone, my features, but sometimes, she said, I break into song when I'm really nervous, because sometimes I feel that I express myself better through song than I do with words. And I have quite a voice. It can have a very negative effect on other people. I tend to lure them and hypnotize them. And others tends to have a positive effect. And I don't know how my human will react. would there be perhaps a lipstick that can help me with my nervousness? And I said, yes, as a matter of fact, we do. We have all kinds of red lipsticks. There are some that have a calming and soothing effect, for the color mimics a warm and calming heart, and it just feels like a warm hug all around you. It has a very assuring effect. Most definitely, that would be my first choice. And we have lipsticks that have courage, so those are much better to wear if you are doing a speech in front of a large crowd. That's confidence. Then there's other red lipsticks that only brave people can wear because they are too intense. It gives you too much power, and not just anyone can handle that. Oh, no, she said. That one sounds too intense. I'll go with your first choice. And then I asked her, because I am such a curious human being, why are you interested in red lipstick? Aside from hearing the beautiful stories behind that shade, why not wear coral, pinks, purple? There's different kinds of shades. Burgundy, a nice beautiful wine color. And she said, well, it's just that in the ocean you can't really see colors, even though we have an array of colors in the ocean, but you can only see them in the daytime or as you get closer to the surface. But where I'm from, I live deep in the waters. We have our own colors that you do not see on Earth, colors that you cannot even imagine. They're just as beautiful as the ones that you see here on Earth, but nevertheless, they are still very different. I don't even think that any of your factories could imitate those colors or even come close. But you cannot see them, for you do not have our eyes. Our eyesight is different. Deep in the ocean is where those colors exist. And even if you're there, you wouldn't be able to see them. You need to have our eyesight. You need to be a mermaid. The red color that you wear, the red color that I've seen here in the streets on many beautiful people, does not exist in our oceans. And so it stands out to me. It's very pretty, and I would like to wear it tonight. Wow. Well, thank you so much, I told her, for answering my question, for entertaining my curiosity. Oh, no problem at all. This is great, she said. I get to interact with a human, well, with more humans, and it's nice to just get to know your kind a little bit more, and I think it helps me to be more prepared for this evening's date. Wonderful, I said. That's great. So we went ahead and walked to the makeup aisle where you can find the lipsticks. I showed her 4 different kinds. They all looked great on her. And it was hard to choose which one to buy because red lipstick, for some people, it can be hard to find one shade that looks good on you. Imagine finding four. Well, what do you do? So I said to her, don't worry. We can, how about you close your eyes and just randomly choose one? And so she did. And I mixed them up. And I said, which one? Just choose one out of the four. There it is. She opened her eyes, looked at the lipstick, and I said, okay, you can put this one aside if you don't like it and just choose out of the remaining three. And then she said, no, it's okay. I am happy with this choice. Great. So that's how I sold a beautiful magical red lipstick for a beautiful mermaid for her date tonight with a human being. So as I share this story and as I prepare to end the day, I hope she's having a wonderful, wonderful time with her human. So yes, so that's my story for the evening. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you do live in the same city as mine, please stop by. Please stop by the makeup store. And I'd be very happy to help you find any makeup item that you'd like. Maybe a beautiful red lipstick. Well, I wish you a good and pleasant evening, and I'll see you next time. Good night.